Dear students, let me present to you a real-life example where we can apply the geometric distribution. It is an interesting example. Suppose that it is known that the probability that a person will believe a certain rumor is 0.25. Then, what is the probability that in a sequence of persons, the sixth one to hear the rumor will be the first one to believe it? ठीक है जी? यानी it's an interesting problem कि गोया पहले, दूसरे, तीसरे, चौथे और पांचवें ने उसे बिलीव नहीं किया और सिक्स्थ जो है वो उसको बिलीव करे, इस बात की probability क्या है? So, my dear students, in this particular case, believing the rumor is to be regarded as success, and not believing the rumor will be regarded as failure. So we have that same case that we have, which is called the Bernoulli trial. Bernoulli trial वही होती है ना कि either it is success or failure. So in general, we know that if capital X denotes the number of trials until the first success, then the PMF, the probability mass function of capital X, is given by P of X is equal to 1 minus P raised to X minus 1 multiplied by P, where P itself represents the probability of success in any one trial. And along with this expression, we write the various possible values of X. And what are they? X is equal to 1, 2, 3, and so on. Isme, it is infinite. It cannot, it wouldn't end at any finite number. Because theoretically, there can be an indefinite number of trials where we are having failure before we get the first success. अब ये PMF अगर appropriate है इस particular problem में, तो सिर्फ ये question रह जाता है कि what is the value of P? Well, that was given in the very beginning. हमने ये बात कही कि it is known from past experience, we can say, that the probability that a person will believe this particular rumor or this type of rumor is 0.25. तो believing the rumor को चूंकि हमने success कहा है, therefore, small p, the one lone parameter of the geometric distribution that I have just presented to you, is equal to 0.25 for this particular example. So, ab, let us put it there. So, what do we get? We get P of X is equal to 1 minus 0.25 raised, this whole thing raised to X minus 1 multiplied by 0.25, where X itself is equal to 1, 2, 3, and so on. जाहिर है कि 1 minus 0.25 की जगह हम 0.75 लिख सकते हैं, and that is the expression then of our distribution. अब जबकि PMF आ गया 0.75 raised to X minus 1 into 0.25, अब of course we have to decide कि हम X की क्या वैल्यू रखें कि जिससे हमें जो probability निकालनी है वो हमारे पास आ जाए. तो क्वेश्चन क्या था कि what is the probability that the sixth person to hear this rumor will be the first one to believe it? तो इसके अंदर that number is 6, यानी 6 गोया बर्नूली ट्रायल्स आप कह लें और 5 दफा फेलियर, यानी they did not believe it, और छठा जो शख्स है, he or she is the person who is believing it. So my dear students, अभी जो PMF हमने निकाला है उसके अंदर x की वैल्यू 6 रख दीजिए. As soon as you do that, what do you get? The probability that capital X is equal to 6, where capital X represents the number of trials until the first success. So usko 6 rakha, so probability X is equal to 6 is equal to 0.75 raised to 6 minus 1 multiplied by 0.25. Usko solve kar lijiye. And what is the final result? It is equal to 0.059, yani 5.9%, a little less than 6%. I'm sure you will agree that this particular probability is pretty small. Interesting बात एक यहाँ पे नोट कर लें. अगर मैं कहती कि what is the probability that the first person to hear this rumor will believe it, तो फिर हम क्या रखते x की वैल्यू? Of course, we should have written 1. कि number of trials required to achieve the first success. एक बंदे को आप रूमर सुनाएंगे और वो उसको बिलीव कर लेगा, तो वो एक दफा तो आपने वो किया है ना. So you will put x is equal to 1. इस केस में what will be the answer? 0.75 raised to 1 minus 1, क्योंकि x की वैल्यू अब 1 रखती है. दोबारा कहती हूँ, 0.75 raised to 1 minus 1, and this whole thing multiplied by 0.25. जाहिर है कि 1 minus 1 means 0, and anything raised to 0 is 1. So what do we get? We get 0.25. तो आपने देखा कि x equal to 1 की probability बहुत ज़्यादा है as compared with x equal to 6. और अगर आप ये काफ़ी सारी कंप्यूट करें तो आप नोट करेंगे और देखेंगे कि सबसे पहली वाली जो है that will be the highest and it will be equal to p, और उसके बाद अगली जो है that will be a little less, उससे अगली जो है that will be less, and so on. And then when you construct the graph of the distribution, because of what I just said, you will see very quickly that it is an extremely, not moderately, but extremely positively skewed distribution.